A giant had been killed with a...
Terrible.
Oh, dear.
Sorry, Maria just said my Super Bowl just ended because she was watching the, Meghan and Harry interview with
Cappy's watching that, too.
Yeah, Melissa told me a few little lines from it.
Dave, I just got back from Perkins's garage, and his wife was watching it, too.
But I guess it was the Super Bowl.
We were being really cool and painting our miniatures, our Star Wars miniatures.
Nice.
Why don't you do something productive?
Pew, 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 pew.
Matt said.
So he just had a daughter, I don't know, a month ago.
Yeah.
And her name's Cece, but Cappy and I refer to her as Baby Ahsoka. Because he's such a Star Wars nerd. All right, so you are in the glacial rift of the frost giant Jarl, but the frost giant Jarl is dead. Death by table. Let's see. You guys are on the map, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So off this direction, the Frost Jarl's wife ran for it, and your storm giantess friend followed her. But when you turned the corner, looks like, I think that's Dave over there, the footprints ended, and there's a tunnel that does lead out to the east here. But the only other thing in here is this lever on the wall. What's the exact... Yeah, there's a thick iron bar protruding from the wall about 10 feet off the ground. And there's no sign of either giantess other than that bar there. I don't think we did loot either, did we?
I think you did. You went on a really exhaustive list.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Things.
There was just all kinds of really... Oh, yep. I remember you got the scroll of Finger of Death.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think...
So there is a map marking the Hall of the Fire Giant King on it.
Oh, yeah.
Did we divide up loot? I don't remember that.
I don't think so. I think I just...
You put it in our group?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just put it in the group loot for now. Yeah.
So bad at keeping track of my money because my religion matters more.
Yeah, you guys have 45,000 gold, but then also have a bunch of stuff to sell too.
Cool.
So you definitely would have plenty of stuff to buy more gear before you headed to the Fire Giants if you wanted.
Gotta get back to town. So we tiny hutted and rescued those people. Is that right, guys?
Yes. Yeah, there were a bunch of people in the kitchens that were about to be cooked. So that is up over, where Braden and Mark are.
They're going to be our servants in the castle.
There was some talk of giving them a new home in Castle Craigmaw.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Yeah, either Castle Craigmar, you do have the Tresender Manor in Phandalin as well.
I like that one.
All kind of houses.
That more proximity to pubs at Tresender Manor.
Very true. Unless you start your own brewery at the castle.
We'll see where it goes. I don't know. One of them will probably
Snake Jesus Ale.
Snake Jesus.
Yeah.
Ale.
Maybe Cragmar Castle should be the new temple of Snake Jesus in this area.
I like that.
Compared to the old temple of Snake Jesus in that area?
Well, yeah. The only temple of Snake Jesus in that area.
The founding temple, the
one true church.
Yeah.
One true church.
All others are apostates.
So what would you guys like to do?
Well, guys, should we... Go ahead, Dave.
Oh, no, go ahead, Mark.
I was going to say, should we check out that secret chamber we think they disappeared into?
Yeah. And have we checked out everything that we need to where, because I think we're in separate places, right? Like Braden and Mark are somewhere else. And
yeah, they went up to the kitchens to rescue those people.
Okay.
But yeah, you've I think found everything in
There's
the
a
Frost
path.
Giant here.
There's a path up here.
Okay. Do you want to check that out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you've been in that room yet. It is common quarters. The room holds piles of skins and hides, a few stools, 11 large boxes, 5 chests, and many pegs on the wall.
Eggs?
Pegs, like to hang like a cloak on or something.
I thought we were going to get into a bag satchel discussion again there for a second.
Fucking Iowa. You are welcome to explore the room if you'd like.
Did we didn't check for like loot in the room I'm in, right? This is a room we've never been in.
Correct. Yeah, that's the room I just described.
Okay. I would like to check for loot. Any monies, any items of value, any precious gems.
You don't see anything. Gaston would notice the 9th box out of the 11. Oh, there we go. You would notice this as well. Moves a little bit, and there's actually a hole underneath it that has 3,500 gold pieces in it.
There's a hole in that box?
There is a hole in that box. It's giant-sized hole, though, Dave.
A giant-sized hole. You got to put your gold in that box.
Yeah, that's all that's in that room is some more gold.
I guess we can go check out the...
Bryn's like, what do you mean that's all? You want to check out this room, Braden?
There's the trap door. Here.
The room where they disappeared with the iron bar in it is over here.
Okay. Mark, is that what you wanted to check out next?
Yeah, I think so. That sounds good.
Okay. And that's, where was that? Right here? Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
move you guys over there.
I will be looking for mechanisms.
Okay.
Ways in which they moved.
They do a terrible job describing this. You would think it definitely could be pulled down. It does look like a lever of some sort. What that lever does not seem apparent, even with that high of a investigation. But it does appear that you could pull the lever down. So definitely seems more giant size because it is 10 feet up. So, you might have to jump and like grab on and pull it down.
Does Braden need to hop on my shoulders?
He might, yes. No,
Mage
10,
hand?
10 feet. Right. Snake Jesus gives him the power to dunk a basketball.
I will actually back away and then
Slowly.
tell my unseen servant to pull the lever.
Okay. The unseen servant does not have enough strength to pull the lever.
But would my mage hand be able to do it?
You don't think
I think
so?
So I have to go pull it.
With two mage hands together?
No.
Damn it.
It's a little more sturdy than that.
Right. So I go pull it. Where is it at again?
It's just on the north side of this room here.
Oh, okay. Right there.
Yeah.
All right. Do I need to roll for strength?
Yes.
Big money, big money, big money. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Where'd it go? That other S word.
Yeah, you think it seems like it's starting to budge. You think if maybe Kazar will kind of jump on and grab your waist, and the combined weight will pull it down a little bit.
Nice.
So it kind of opens this, not necessarily a door, it looks like a portal almost, opens up in the wall. So it's not like a door slides open or anything. It's just kind of this entrance kind of comes into being. The first thing you notice is a great amount of heat coming out of it.
Fire giant portal. Oh.
Second thing would be like the smell of sulfur.
Sure. Sure.
And kind of seems like through there is a mountainy, rocky terrain of some sort. So you think this would find the assumption after, getting transported here from the hill giants is that this will take you to the fire giants. You did also find the map to the fire giants. Which actually, let me show you on the map. Which map? I think it's this map. So there are. Oh, that's not the right map. You do still have the thing that will transport you back. So, all right, you guys see that map, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me reveal where the fire giants are. So they're like here. And you are currently up here. So you would think you could step through that and end up right here. Or you think you could step through or use that magical chain to teleport back here. And then maybe go to, I mean, you could go to a town and then head over if you wanted. Or even go back to Longsaddle where you went for a bit.
Isn't one of those places we've got like a standing discount?
Yes, that would be Longsaddle, I believe, because that was where the noble you rescued was. So I think, yeah, you have a 10% discount at the stores there. So definitely don't have to go back through a town, or you could, just walk out of the frost giant glacier and just start exploring the wild north if you wanted to.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Going back to town?
You cash in some of our goods.
Yeah, see if there's anything good to get. Maybe we can find another posse to come with us.
Hell yeah. Do we want to, because we're traveling with those servants, right?
You do have 4 commoners with you, yeah.
Commoners. Yeah. Do we want to take them back to our manor and maybe kind of get them washing the windows or mopping the floors or something? Maybe start to fix that place up.
So if you were to go back to Neverwinter, Phandalin like not too far out of your way before going to the Giants.
Okay.
Or your,
you guys want to?
Your castle is like right about there.
Right. Do you guys want to get any of that in the works, or can we put it off?
Can we, if we go to a town, can we send those people on their merry way to go to the manor?
Yeah. They are from nameless village X that was destroyed by giants, so they don't really have anywhere else to go. So they would be happy to be in your service and under your protection and have a warm place to stay.
Yeah, let's do that then. That's a good idea. Tell them to start cleaning.
20 gold each or something and send them on their way. Yeah.
Yeah. So they start cleaning the windows, start get rid of the rats. There's some asshole
sword. Just brandish his sword and say, if you cross us, this will come for you.
Tell them some asshole smashed a bunch of wine barrels that need to be cleaned up.
There is spilt wine everywhere.
Everywhere. My cousin's a dick. Her brother, I don't know, whatever. I forgot what he was. Bob.
Cool. So plan to teleport back to the Hill Giants and then make your way to a town?
Sure.
Okay. So you get inside the figure 8 chain thing, Braden reads the magical words, and poof, you're back at the steading of the Hill Giant Chief. There are a lot of dead giants. And then you can make your way wherever you want. Closest road is going to be here. But you do know your way fairly well through the Neverwinter woods at this point. There are a couple of decent-sized towns. You don't know much about Mirbar. Luskin, is not especially friendly. Long Saddle you have been to, and that is where you get the discount. And then I think the only other town you've been to so far is Phandalin.
I say we take our fuel saver card and go to Long Saddle.
That would be the quickest and the closest to your presumptive next destination. All right, so boom, Long Saddle. Can you guys see the map, Long Saddle?
Yeah.
It's not blacked out, is it?
No.
Okay. So you've made it to Long Saddle.
Nothing, but you may have noticed that I've been in and out today. I don't have no idea what's going on with my computer today, but it is not functioning.
Oh.
Yeah, my Roll20 the past week or two has kind of been all over the place.
At first, that's what I thought it was, but I don't know. Now my computer completely froze up too, so could be a little from column A and a little from column B.
I think it's time for a new computer.
I think so too. I've thought too much about what kind of computer to get. That's the issue.
Alienware gaming computer.
Super high end. Yeah.
No,
I'll go even higher.
I buy like a $300 laptop every 4 years.
Yeah. I mean, this one is getting to be like almost 7 years old, I think. So
I've got an Apple. So me and Steve can be really, yeah, exactly.
With your pinkies, Mr. Fancy Pants?
Me and Steve can be really snooty.
See, that's the issue is Maria wants an Apple, but I'm like, she never uses this computer. Of course, then she says, if we had an Apple, I would use it more. But, I mean, she's got an iPad, so I think she's pretty capable with that one.
I don't know.
That sounds like me.
Yeah. I don't know how to work Apple products. They confuse me.
It's, it's for people that are.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hold on, let me get my butler to explain that to you. Hey.
Exactly. So you were able to make it to town, no problem. Looks like, here's the inn. The Night Cloak, I would assume, is the inn, number 8. Meow. It's a nice inn. It's a cute little town. So there are some shops in town. There we go. So there is a weaponsmith, an armorer, a magical trader, and an alchemist. So will you guys look that over? I'm going to use the restroom and get some more tea.
All right. More tears.
I am the tears of my players mug today. Oh, Perkins is in the Twitch chat. Lovely.
You heard us talking about Apple. His Apple's spidey sense went off.
Right. All right, I'll be right back.
Potion of fire breath. That's interesting. Causes shadows to appear darker when used. Interesting.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
Yeah. It says this red draught causes shadows to appear darker when used.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You all right? Is it your computer?
Yeah, that's all.
Kevin says pew pew.
Pew pew.
Just sounds like a meow when she's far away.
Right?
That's where the potion of resistance says this clear tincture smells like fresh bread.
I mean, that's worth the money just right there.
Yeah.
The fresh bread, yeah.
I do love I found a website that just makes random stores for me, which is wonderful.
That's nice. This thin brass oil smells like urine.
Or there's a +2 sling if you want to start throwing rocks at people.
Stones come from the earth just like me. Eat rock.
I like where this is going.
Me talking with a bad accent.
There's
Every D&D character that I ever try.
There's a hammer of thunderbolts, only 100,000 gold.
Oh, that's all. Maybe we can get a second mortgage on the castle.
This is where Tom Selleck shows up to sell you a reverse mortgage.
Is he selling these now?
Oh yeah.
I was thinking of Fred Thompson from Law and Order.
Oh,
yeah.
Then he was a senator or whatever.
The worst of the district attorneys.
Yes.
yeah. Yeah. The Russians don't take a crap without a plan. Sorry. Speaking of bad accents, you got a Scottish guy doing a Russian.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff in here. Demon armor. What is demon armor?
Demon armor. That sounds fun.
While wearing this armor, you gain a +1 to AC, and you can understand and speak Abyssal. In addition, the armor's clawed gauntlets turned unarmored strikes with your hands into magic weapons that deal slashing damage. You get a +1 to attack and damage with it.
Which one was that?
The demon armor.
Damn. Okay. How do you say? Is it adamantium?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that makes it so you can't get hit by criticals.
The moving company that's moving us to Iowa is called Adamantium Spine Moving. And I thought that was interesting because I knew that was like a D&D kind of metal. So a bunch of nerds are moving me, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like the closest I'm going to get to Wolverine in D&D, so I better take it.
Dave, I'm not sure those guys are going to be very good at lifting heavy things.
I'm just more worried because I think they're only going to go like 30 feet at a time, and then they have to do like all these. All these goddamn long rests. Shit. It's going to take like weeks.
The first guy's going to be like, this box is too heavy. And the other one's going to be like, use your telekinesis.
I'll just use my mage hand to grab that. Yeah. And someone's like, I can't lift that. It's too heavy.
Belt of Fire Giant strength, only 50,000 gold.
So, Matt, is it just the current weaponsmith armor magical trader on the thing or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. +1 light crossbow.
There is. You can wear studded leather, right, Mark?
Yeah.
The magical trader has a +2 studded leather.
I like the sound of that.
Oh, yeah. Let me. Your group.
The magical trader is just like a bondage store. Try my studded leather.
So just from gold, everybody take 12,000 gold pieces.
You said 12?
12,000, yeah.
Dang.
So that's just from the gold. If you need more money, there is more stuff in the group loot if you need more than 10,000 gold. Kind of just dole it out as you need it.
Okay, let's see.
Now that I paid off my debts to everybody.
A cob always pays his debts. Okay, so I got studded leather +1. Okay, so I could maybe get a +2.
I always forget what I can actually upgrade. Like,
my total weight is like over 500 pounds now with that gold.
Yeah, with the gold. Yeah.
I was like, what is wrong with this? This thing is totally broken. Oh, it's the gold.
Yeah. Gold's heavy for especially how much you need to actually do stuff. Every game where like we track weight and stuff like that, one of the first things you buy is a wagon because you're gonna need to haul all your loot.
Makes sense.
And then you need to paint your wagon.
I always thought that was a fake movie from The Simpsons until I actually looked
Yeah.
at it. He really was in a musical. Clint Eastwood was in a musical Western called Paint Your Wagon.
Yeah, and Lee Marvin was in it too, I think, for
So
real.
ridiculous.
That's funny.
Huh. Weapon of warning, sling, scimitar of speed. Man, I can't quite get the sunblade. That sounds fun.
It's good. It's mostly helpful if you're fighting vampires, but
Oh,
is good.
sure.
Weapon of
Let's see,
warning. This magic weapon warns you of danger. While the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised except when you're incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep.
And it just has to be on you?
Yeah, so it requires attunement. So it'll be one of your 3 attunement slots. But yeah, as long as you keep the weapon with you, it gives you advantage on initiative, and you guys can't be surprised, which hasn't been an issue with your tiny hut.
Names of these weapons are just awesome.
Yeah, I love that they give like a description of the weapon with it too.
Yeah. Like the Mace of Terror.
Mace of Terror.
Rare
Take it from
25.
Horde
of the Dragon Zaba.
Yeah.
Sword of Vengeance. Foes slain by this weapon are transformed into rats.
That's kind of neat. That's fun.
My guess is I have at least 2 things that required attunement already. I do not remember for sure. I have gloves of missile snaring and the staff of defense. Armor.
Let's find out.
Oh, shit.
It'd be helpful if I knew how to type the word gloves. Gloves of missile snaring is attunement. What was the other one? Staff of defense.
We have the glove, or maybe we sold them. We had gloves of missile snaring.
Staff of defense. I'm actually not seeing attunement for the Staff of Defense.
Ooh.
Game changer.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get a weapon of warning just to carry on my body, on my person. Pretty sure I can use slings. That's a simple weapon, right? Man, it seems like it would be.
It's gotta be, yeah. Yeah, I don't think the Staff of Defense is attunement, actually. A sling is a ranged simple weapon, yeah. So it's
Did you see?
Not a especially effective weapon, but you get the bonuses even when you're not fighting with it.
Right on. Just be a sack with 2 stones hanging down the side of my leg.
The sword of vengeance apparently is cursed.
That little guy? I won't worry about that little guy.
Well, I was just looking at the demon armor says you have to like remove curse to get it off too, or something like that.
That little guy?
It's just a curse.
Just curse. Curses aren't always necessarily bad.
Matt's like, hey guys, look at this armor. It has claws. It also contains a curse.
Oh man.
What did you say, Matt?
My Monday night group, Dave was watching the stream of that one actually. They went deep into the curses. One guy I think has like 14 curses on him right now. He smells like
he's
garbage.
got like one eye.
Yeah, he smells like garbage. He grew a 3rd eye on his face. Yeah. He's basically a superhero now, because like all the curses have like benefits and detractions, but
yeah,
I don't think they can take him into town anymore.
He's got to stay on the outskirts.
Pretty much.
Your friend can sleep in this stable.
That's kind of what it is. Because I mean, they're also in the equivalent of Transylvania, which does not like monsters. So going into town, he's going to have some trouble. Mark, the Mariner armor, I think, lets you swim.
I was looking at that. I was thinking about Josh, but then I thought it was hide. He's probably got better armor already.
I don't even know what Josh is wearing. Probably something good since he's a fighter. He's got 1 level in fighter, so he can use.
Yeah, Mariner's armor says you have swimming speed equal to your walking speed. In addition, whenever you start your turn underwater with 0 hit points, the armor causes you to rise 60 feet toward the surface. It's decorated with fish and shell motifs.
I mean, that kind of goes with his with the trident, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's basically turning into a sneaky Aquaman.
What is he wearing? Oh yeah, he's wearing a breastplate.
Did you say there was a +2 studded leather, man?
I think it's at the Magical Trader.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, number 2 at the Magical Trader.
I'm gonna go ahead and get that.
Yeah.
Then I will sell my +1 studded leather armor.
Okay.
How much is that?
So take a 800 off of the price.
Okay.
So it'll be 6,700.
Well, it would be 800 off of 6750 because we already have a 10% discount.
You are correct.
Ooh.
You are correct. So do 7,500 minus 800, and then take 10% off of that, whatever the math is.
I was told there wouldn't be math.
Take the 10% off first, Braden. Then subtract the 800. Matt's trying to screw you.
No, whichever way. You're more than welcome to do whichever is more advantageous for you. I just don't know.
We got to get the rules straight of this retail shop.
I'm trying to screw you out of your fake non-existent money.
It's like 33. Like
33
the difference
gold.
is the difference is like some minute amount of gold.
What's their price match policy there? Do I have to bring in the ad from Walmart or something?
You do.
What's that? What's going on?
Do they have 2 of those at the Magical Trader?
They do not.
Oh,
Minute stock. It's one of these Black Friday
You took too long,
deals.
Mark.
I just thought I was looking through the armor. Oh,
They do have a bowl of commanding water elementals.
I saw that. Yeah.
Can they order that in? What's the restocking fee?
A lot.
Order that in from the Fandolin ranch.
All right. What else did I see that sounded good?
Mark, can you use shields?
Yeah, I can. I generally use like a wooden shield. It doesn't say what. I can't remember if I'm supposed to use a wooden shield
Yeah,
or if
you
it's
have
just
to
wooden
use
armor.
wooden.
Yeah.
Is that a druid thing or?
Yeah, you can't use. I think with the exception of like a scimitar, he can't use like metal stuff.
Metal comes from
wow.
the earth.
Yeah, it does. That's true. So that Sentinel shield would give you advantage on initiative and perception checks.
Mm.
And that's only 500 gold, and there's 2 of those.
I think I have a +1 shield already.
Yeah, that'll probably come in handy.
Yeah. Studded leather armor +1.
Studded leather.
No +2s though.
They're not all that common.
Lousy snake man.
Early snake gets the worm.
Let's see.
I was checking out the armor and resistance too, but I don't know. It's just like frost resistance. Meh.
Yeah, that'd be more helpful before you went into the glacier.
Mhm.
There is a +2 javelin. That's a simple weapon.
I think I already have a +2 spear.
Oh yeah, you did find a +2 spear somewhere.
Yeah.
Scimitar of Speed is pretty cool, but it's obviously very expensive.
Hey, did the magical trader get a second +2 armor in yet?
Not yet. The Scimitar is a +2 weapon. In addition, you can make one attack with it as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Where it is.
You should probably shop for Josh too.
He'll be fine. So the Sunblade is just a longsword hilt. But when you grasp it, you can use a bonus action to make a blade of pure radiance spring into existence. It has the finesse property, which is nice. So you can use it dexterity or strength. It's +2 weapon, deals radiant damage instead of slashing. An extra 1d8 to undead. And it shines light. It works as a torch as well.
What is the potion of growth? Grow.
Ask Pfizer. So it's basically, I think, you gain the enlarge effect. So I think you become, you're a medium size. I think you become a large size.
Wait, am I medium?
It should be medium.
As a Goliath?
I think, yeah, I think pretty
Oh,
much.
okay.
I think so. I don't know.
I'm big for my size.
You are. You're very stout.
So this isn't a hair growth formula, is what I'm.
You can use it as a hair growth formula, sure.
I don't know what it is, but my Facebook and like Instagram ads have all been like hair growth stuff lately.
Oh wow!
Like I'm not searching it. I gave up years ago. Like I don't know what the algorithm is or like.
Man, those algorithms are creepy.
Yeah, well, this is one that doesn't like. I'm not searching for stuff, and it's like, what is my? Am I not buying enough shampoo? And they're like, oh, this fucker's bald. Like like what?
Just reading your mind.
Just watching you through your camera, Dave.
Oh, and then like they see the glare, and then they're like, oh, there's a glare there. Sell this guy this weird ass helmet that has LEDs on it or whatever.
I swear there's like things I'll talk about, and maybe Alexa's just listening to me, but then like even just talking about it, it'll show up in like my random ads. I'm like, all right.
Like that makes sense because there's a microphone and everything, but like I've never talked about hair loss. Like I don't talk about regaining hair.
You
like,
just talked about it for 5 minutes, Dave.
Yeah, but this already happened. They already like now if I get a whole bunch of them, it makes sense. But like I've been getting them lately.
Time is a flat circle, Dave.
Just no.
Does Melissa? You should ask Melissa if you talk about it in your sleep.
Damn it.
Yeah, is Melissa videotaping you in your sleep, like playing with your bald head and then posting it to YouTube?
Like, that's a very personal question.
I would ask you to respect our privacy on the or at least subscribe to my Patreon. Here we go. I'm sending you guys this link of this fucking ridiculous helmet. Hang on. You can check out all these happy assholes.
Oh, yeah.
Wearing
You
this
sent me
stupid
that
helmet.
Oh man.
Did I send you that? Okay.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a like armor helmet. Someone started following me on Instagram today. It's like this Ukrainian guy who makes armor, like custom fit armor.
wow.
And I was like, oh man, that's awesome. But I enjoy being married.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, you
I don't-
need a full.
I don't need a divorce.
You need a full suit.
Tempting.
I mean, if zombies attack, like that thing's gonna be super, super handy.
Tempting. I don't know that I'm about to drop like $5,000 on armor just yet.
I'm not with
Gotta
that
win the
attitude.
lottery first.
Fair enough.
Poor motherfuckers are wearing this helmet.
What's that?
So these poor motherfuckers are wearing this helmet. It's crazy.
Yeah. And if you look at the description, they're like, it's got 800 LEDs and lasers in it or some shit. Then that's like somehow that's going to regrow my hair.
Yeah.
Do you think I can use it on my face to grow a beard?
If you want to spend $1,000, go for it.
I mean, I shaved 5 days ago.
Yeah. Nice.
I mean, it's pathetic.
It's kind of like when women talk, like when women with curly hair are like, oh, I wish I had straight hair, and then the
Yeah.
vice versa. Like that's pretty much what this is, where it's like, I envy you.
Well, that was
Like,
the night of the Mohawk. You
Yeah.
got me to do a Mohawk, and I got you to do a Fu Manchu.
Yeah.
And your girlfriend was furious, and mine was crying.
Who were you dating then?
Jenna, the Theta.
God, yeah, you went on a little bit of a bender with the Theta.
They got no souls.
Yeah, I wish I don't remember the last time I shaved, but I wish I didn't have to worry about this. We can trade like some Freaky Friday thing. Or some Nick
I think we
Cage
need two of
Travolta
those
business.
helmets to be able to.
Yeah. That's how that works. The LEDs.
Exactly.
Brayden, you gonna buy a helmet?
No, but I would like to hear just one explanation on this fucking website of like how this works.
It said it's FDA. They had some weird way of wording it where it was like it's not FDA approved, but it's like
FDA reviewed.
FT. Yeah, something. Yeah, it's like
Reviewed, and they're like, "Yep, it's some shiny lights on your head."
yep, those are LEDs. Like, yeah, just all these happy assholes. They just look so happy with the stupid shit on their head.
And
Like
like the
every one of them.
contrast of like a couple watching TV and this dumbass husband has the fucking helmet on his head and they're smiling.
Yeah,
Like
and that helmet is $1,000
it's FDA cleared.
cleared. That's
So,
okay.
It
Yeah,
means it doesn't hurt you.
yeah, it doesn't kill you or yeah. So you want to shine some fucking flashlight at your head? Go ahead, man.
This Twitch video is sponsored by iRestore Helmet. iRestore.com. Buy the flashy helmet.
Well, but
I
then
endorse it.
it comes with like you have to buy like certain conditioners. And so I'm wondering if like they're just really buying Rogaine. Like,
Yeah.
Rogaine. You know what I mean? Like, because there's pictures that have some hair growth, but it's like, yeah, that can kind of work somewhat if you get.
Yeah.
They're selling you Rogaine and upcharging you $1,000 for a shiny helmet.
Yeah, exactly. And they're like, yeah, put these lasers on your fucking head.
Honestly, if someone bought it for me, like if someone were to buy, I would wear it. I would be like, let me see what happens.
Oh,
Let me
God.
just shine some lights at my head.
I'm not allowed to get drunk until I forget you said that.
Like, because I mean, if you, have
As
the,
I'm sitting next to a bottle of vodka and a bottle of tequila.
if you have the baldness where it's like it comes only from the back of your head, like
Yeah, there's a cheaper helmet.
yeah, the Rogaine can help with that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But like,
yeah.
it's only very specific people that like. But like, I just don't understand how fucking lasers on your head.
Well, you, me, and Mark are a lost cause, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's the
Yeah.
male pattern baldness, the classic horseshoe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. But and I did like Rogaine and then like little pill things when I was really young. but even then, that just like slowed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it just slowed down the process. And then when I stopped doing it, it like sped up. It like caught up to it.
It was like making up for lost time.
Right. No, but that's how it works, though. It's like if you don't take that stuff forever.
It's like the Atkins diet. You lose a bunch of weight, and then as soon as you look at a carb, you gain it all back.
I just don't understand. But that stuff is like, that's the only stuff that like maybe works a little bit. Is like
Yeah.
Bill thing and Rogaine, but it's like only really for certain people. It doesn't
Yeah.
work great. So it's like, you know, it's that or put fucking hair plugs in your fucking head.
Yeah.
Or do the thing where you take the hair from the back of your head, but that doesn't work. I've seen people that's gotten that. Like the transplants.
The Bosley or whatever.
Right. All they wind up with is like a scar on the back of their head and then like, you know, like a little bit of hair up here.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't work.
I wonder if Perkins is still listening. He's like, what the fuck, guys? Like, this is like 10 minutes of hair shit.
Totally worth
What?
the discussion. I've decided that if I to disprove the existence of God, I just go, what kind of God would allow this? And then I also show my back where there's plenty of hair, more hair than there would need to be to fill in the hole in my head. What kind of God would allow this to happen?
Where's your God now?
Oh, yes. Graph versus host. Yes. Yeah, we need a foundation. Graph versus host.
That's one of the best episodes.
Oh, yeah. These fucking hair plugs.
I do some math. I'm almost done. I didn't think I was going to buy anything, but I'm going to buy stupid stuff because I want to buy something.
I just bought some healing potions and whatever the D&D equivalent is of this iRestore helmet. That's where potion of regrowth.
Oh man, now I gotta look it up. I'm sure there's something. Magic helm.
Like it really bothers me they don't have any information on their website. This is a really
None.
their website.
Yeah.
Their facts, and the facts are like, how long until I start to see visible results? Can I restore? Like those are their facts. Like
Yeah.
he asked questions, but like I would think a frequently asked question would be like, how does this work?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's just endless pictures of people looking happy with this dumb shit on their head. Like that's all it is. It's just that's the sum total of their information.
And I think what they're doing is they're selling them Rogaine and then a
Yeah.
$1,000 fucking helmet.
You know what? You're probably right. And if they're not doing that, you and I think have a business plan now. Like here, shove this marble up your ass and rub this on your head. It's the marble that's doing all the work.
Sounds like kind of the Goop model.
I mean, I think they'll get something to like fix it, but it'll be probably something like get 40 aborted fetuses and then inject their stem cells into your skull and you'll get your hair back. But like
Going full South Park.
it's like until we get there, it's like we just have all this ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
Just everybody trying to find ways to reinvent and repackage Rogaine.
Rogaine.
That's all this. I think that's all this is.
Matt, how do you feel being the one non-hair impaired person here?
Very fortunate, only because you're supposed to get that gene from your mom's side of the family, and everybody on my mom's side of the family went bald when they were 18.
Oh wow!
So I beat the odds on this one because I look like my mom's side of the family, I sound like my mom's side of the family, but just beat the odds on that one somehow.
Yeah, I was kind of banking. What's that?
Go ahead, Mark. No, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say I was banking on mother's father. Now he didn't have a great set of hair, but had a hair. But I got the same thing my dad, which was his mom's, which everybody's bald by 25 or whatever. Ugh. Hi, Cappy. We're talking about baldness.
Hey guys.
With Braden, and I, it's both sides of the family. Like, there's no men in my family who have hair. Like, well, I guess Andrew and Blake still have theirs, right? But it's kind of
But so far, Andrew is the only one that really has it. But he has like I think a real noticeable V. And Blake really like growing it from the back and covering the top.
Is he doing the Donald? Is he doing the Donald kind of thing?
Dave's trying to buy a magical helm of hair regrowth.
Oh, how's that working?
It's not. You got to show her all these happy people with this dumb shit on their head. She's got to see it. She's got to see it. It's ridiculous. They're all happy. I mean, maybe it's just a happy helmet. I don't know.
Like it's literally just lasers that somehow lasers are supposed to stimulate the follicles.
Would you really trust something like that on your head?
No, but I'm gonna buy one for Dave next time I go.
How much is it?
$1,000.
All right, no thank you. I'm going to cancel your credit card. They have to put a pause on that.
I don't know where the money is. She knows where everything's at. So sorry.
It's
Dave.
probably safer.
You
That's probably
have a
better.
look.
Yeah.
What happens if you have a good head of hair and you wear the Iris Door helmet?
It keeps going.
Yeah,
You just become it, cousin it. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Pew pew.
Pew, pew.
Pew, pew.
Like I don't know. These guys are sad. They're sad. All the guys. The women, I feel a bit more like understanding about because if you're a woman and you deal with that, like I feel really
Yeah.
But these men, it's just like, dude, just get over it. Get over it, or go buy hair plugs and do the fucking surgery. Like that. I mean, get yourself some fake hair sewn into your.
Especially if you're gonna spend $1,000 already, you might as well.
Right.
That's a lot of comic books, as far as I'm concerned. That's a lot of marijuana. That's a lot of other things that I rather enjoy than this dumb shit on my head.
Think about how many Star Wars miniatures I could buy.
Exactly.
This is just the Empire. I've also got the Rebels in the other room.
How hard is it with the red guys? It's got to be pretty easy, but
one of the reasons I went with the Empire is because stormtroopers are basically just white.
Yeah. You just like put it in the eyes, right?
Oh yeah, the Rebels are going to be a nightmare to paint. I'm probably.
Are they camoed?
Yeah. It's like
okay.
The base, the main ones look like the assault team that goes to Endor.
Right.
So they've got like the camouflage cloak on, and
yeah, that's gonna take you some time.
I'm probably gonna make Steve paint those. I did just buy one. It's more D&D one. That. Let me find.
Yeah, I love it. This is our sponsor today. Buy a flashlight for your head.
I'm just really baffled at that because I thought I've heard of everything in regarding all this shit that people that take advantage try to sell you crap, and this is like I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I hadn't either.
It showed up on my Instagram feed, and I had to stop and like check that I wasn't in the Matrix or something, or I don't know.
My least favorite thing is when they're, because I it's pretty easy to get in my head about stuff like this, but my least favorite thing is when they're like, they're like, your spouse will love you again or whatever. It's like they'll have like a woman like see a man with hair walk by and like, oh, the hair.
Yeah, like, oh my God. Yeah, nah.
It's so full and lush.
I met Melissa. She said her favorite, I guess childhood actor crush was Bruce Willis, and I was like, I got you.
Now you just need to start a crappy band.
Yeah, that's right.
Now I still remember when you and Melissa got together. We were playing beer pong in the Fiji dining room.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Matt. I bought my stuff. You're gonna have to add a sling of warning for me.
Will do.
God, that's the knight or that Lost Kingdom miniature you just put in the chat. That looks like a lot of detail. Like, do you actually paint that, or?
I'm going to. I ordered it. I got the one with the blank flag that doesn't have the coat of arms on it.
Gotcha.
Just because trying to do the detail on that coat of arms would be.
Okay,
I can barely draw a stick figure, so
that's the stuff I was looking at. I was like, that's going to be intense.
yeah.
Yeah, really, that would be crazy. I feel like I would just go, fine motor skills, and like jab my eyes out with a paintbrush.
So I added a sling to your sheet, and then for initiative, just remind me we'll have you roll twice and take whichever one's higher.
Okay.
So there's not an actual like weapon of warning. I mean, the
Yeah,
problem
I was
is if I
surprised.
buy. Well, I think it's probably from a different book.
Oh, okay. I did find and was able to add my necklace of adaptation, which helps me breathe in poisonous gas and stuff.
Yeah,
A question
the
about
Dungeon Master's Guide. So I'd have to. I mean, if I bought that on Roll20, I could, get a bunch of stuff.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's absolutely not worth the money.
Did you see all those manuals that like?
That was crazy, man.
I think they were all like
so many books out there.
Yeah.
I think I'm good on books for now. I've got the Curse of Strahd. I've got the Rime of the Frost Maiden ready to go.
Nice.
There's a couple other fun ones still in this book that you guys haven't done yet.
Yeah.
Actually,
Matt, I'll
one
just
that's supposed to be the
obnoxiously-
hardest one ever, where everybody dies.
With in Yawning Portal?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's the Tomb of Horrors.
Wow.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it was Gary Gygax and his friends were like, "All right, we're so strong right now. We need something just ridiculously difficult." Oh, happy belated Gary Gygax Day, everybody!
Yeah.
It was a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Happy GG Day.
They just opened. It was like right when quarantine started, so I haven't gone up yet. But in southern Wisconsin, they just opened a couple like Gary Gygax and D&D museums. So I think they're pretty small, but it's only like a 2-hour drive, so I'm gonna head up and check them out.
You said it was in Wisconsin?
Mhm.
Oh. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, I'll just obnoxiously do this every time I want to use my sling of warning. Just keep clicking it over and over again. Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Are we done? Yeah.
Probably.
I think so.
With I did have a question. I have a Ring of Spells story that has 2 slots.
Okay.
How do I actually use that? Because it doesn't show up in my like weapons list or anything.
So what you will do is essentially cast a spell into it, and then later on you can use that. You can cast it out of the ring without using a spell slot. So like you would still take an action or a bonus action, whatever the spell normally is, but basically you can put one in, rest, get your spell slots back, and then you have kind of an extra spell ready to go.
Is there
It'll be whatever specific spell that you already put in there. You can't like choose a spell at that time.
okay. How do I like cast it into there to begin with? Like, is there a function, or do I just have to remember?
No, you just say that you cast it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
If I was good at computer things, I could probably build a macro. I'm sure there's a macro out there for somewhere, but
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I just didn't know if I was doing it wrong on my end or.
nah. Yes, my uncle I play with on Tuesday nights was looking at maybe running a game, and the system he uses is called Swords and Sorcery, I think, and it is super complicated. Like the page is like your character sheet is like 10 pages long, and it has a bunch of different like weird formulas on it and stuff. And so I was like, oh, maybe I can try building a character sheet from scratch. And then like I looked at the character sheet and I was like, no, I don't think so.
I popped in last Tuesday. What were you guys doing? I think you guys, I forget, it was like a ship or
fighting. Yeah, they took a river boat and got ambushed.
That's right. And I popped in right when your nephew was like, Uncle so and so knows so much more about this than you, and he was like just mad talking shit. I was like, damn, like.
Yeah, no, he was intentionally giving me a hard time.
Damn it! So you sent that link out with the Gygax Memorial, and it's got some ads on the right side. Guess what ad pops up now? Fucking Iris store, but of course, like I'm, fucking, yeah. God damn it! Yeah. This thing's gonna haunt me.
Mine is for Etsy D&D miniatures.
Oh man, I gotta
Yeah. No.
Are you gonna bring your dice to get them blessed?
Yeah,
as well. Yeah. My uncle played with Gygax in the basement of his store before like D&D was published.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. He told me that like a couple months ago. I was like, "How have you never told me this before?"
Hey,
That's
Dave,
so cool.
mine's I restore now, and it says hot in the upper left-hand corner too. It's a hot buy now.
That's awesome.
Man, I'm just gonna duct tape a bunch of flashlights to my head tonight. See if anything happens.
Be like, "What the fuck?"
She's just blinded by the lights next to her.
You don't need flashlights. You just need those little like pointer lasers. And just,
laser pointers.
Yeah, just like
there you go.
Wake up to stray cats attacking your head.
Dave, are you guys moving to Ames? Is that where you're going?
Yeah. Mostly got a job up there.
I remember you said something about it in like early January, and then I feel like we hadn't talked about it at all. But
yeah, I got the movers finalized like I don't know 2 days ago or something, pretty recently.
The Adamantine boys.
Yeah, they'll be here like the 30th, I think, and then I'm hoping to get the house on the market like I don't know, probably second or third week of April, hopefully. Depends on how fast I can move on. Prepping some stuff, but
Mark will have to do a road trip. Josh and I will hit up Toppling Goliath on our way to Ames. It's probably you could get there probably less than 3 hours from where you are.
Ames?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because from St. Paul to Des Moines 3.5, and he's half hour north, and you're south of the city already.
Yeah, I think it's like maybe closer to 2 even.
Yeah, it can't be far from you.
Yeah, it'd be pretty close.
Let's see, what does old Google Maps say? Hit the directions button, dummy. Oh, 3 hours, 8 minutes. I guess it's still 3 hours, but
like it's kind of bittersweet.
Speed limit.
It's always further south than I think, and what I picture in my head is more like Mason City with the wherever that shitty casino is, the Diamond Joe or whatever, across from Mason City.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
God, I forget about that. It's got like the water tower and
like up in the. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's not
35.
very far into Iowa. Yeah. Get all the Minnesota hillbillies to drive down.
Like I spent a lot of time in southeastern Minnesota driving around. Like I delivered for Best Buy, and we delivered all like that whole little area. It was fucking wild out there. The Spam Museum in Austin.
Yeah, Austin, Minnesota.
Like actually just driving like past Austin on the interstate, like it's just you smell it. You smell like it's just you're just driving, like you're just in the city. Like that just always wowed me every time.
Yeah, that would be something.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
there's a severe like brand loyalty too. My dad had one uncle that worked for Hormel, and it was like everybody's holiday ham had to be like a Cure 81 Hormel ham and all that stuff. You know, you had to show the Hormel loyalty.
Oh yeah.
It
Yeah.
just always makes me think of Mrs. Colstock. Whenever I
Yeah.
slept over at Dave's house, she'd make Spam and eggs for breakfast.
Ooh. I mean, I don't mind.
It's
It's
salty and
super
tasty,
salty.
and yeah.
But
I mean,
if
I
you
don't.
fry it up, it's
When you
not
fry it
bad.
up, that's when it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would actually recommend going to the Spam Museum. Like unironically, go there. Like it's actually interesting.
Yeah.
And this portion of the session tonight, we're moving on from being sponsored by
Hormel.
Iberstore.
Are you looking for some heavily salted cured meats?
Yeah.
Patton Oswalt has a great bit about going to the Spam Museum and just being full of hipsters wearing Arcade Fire t-shirts. All right. Anything else in town you guys need to do?
Let's see, Braden, do you want to try and get some converts or get some worshipers maybe?
I'm good.
You're good.
All right. Move back to the map. Where to now? You're in Long Saddle.
What makes the most sense? Should we set out and journey to the fire giants, or should we teleport to the frost giants and then take a portal to the fire giants?
Speed-wise, it'd be faster to teleport and take a portal.
Yeah.
Save you
That sounds
probably
good.
a week on the road, actually.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Seems like the thing to do.
Yeah. So you go through the portal. You step out onto a plain that is near a stronghold that looks most evil and drab in appearance. The sky is gray and filled with sooty clouds. A distant volcano can be seen, and far to the south, a glowing river of molten lava moves sluggishly down a slope and out of sight. The air is hot and smells of heated rock and metal. The ground is covered with cinders and sharp rocks that make walking cross-country difficult. The area is lit with dim red light, both from flaming gases that shoot forth out of the bowels of the earth and from the glow of molten rock.
Molten.
Molten.
Magma.
Liquid hot magma. You do see kind of what looks to be half naturally formed, half carved into the stone, what appears to be an entranceway.
Okay. Jumping right in.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Can we check the entrance for traps?
Sure.
Oh, we never did any recruiting when we were in town.
Oh yeah.
Nerds.
Still have your gypsy with you, though.
Fair enough.
Can't believe that guy's still alive.
He just stands back and snipes.
Yeah. So Josh will look and pretty good. He'll kind of, go around the entrance looking for stuff, looking for traps. Doesn't find any traps. Also doesn't see any guards though, which seems a little odd.
Maybe our raging lady bitch friend is in there tearing it up.
Are you use detect magic?
Yeah. You want to detect magic?
See if there's any
It's a good idea.
magical traps.
I say to
No.
Kazar,
I would say the lava kind of gives off a slight magical essence. Like Kazar being a dwarf would think this is a good place to forge things, but outside of there being like some sort of power in the area, there's not like any specific magical things kind of popping up on the radar. You do not sense any evil within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. And
Okay.
Count Strahd von Zurovich is not there either.
Good.
Oh man, good old Curse of Strahd.
That seems like a really cool campaign.
It's one that I've wanted to do for years, and
Yeah.
I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Awesome.
It's just very open world sandboxy, so there's a bunch of different like locations, basically literally A through Z. They're labeled, A through Z, and you can go pretty much anywhere you want. So if Z is really difficult and you should be a higher level before you go there, well, you might have to run away. But there's kind of like no set path. You can just go wherever you want.
Yeah.
okay. Are we entering the entryway?
I think we should.
Let's do it. Slink in all stealthy like. We just need to find a dwarf of another type or a giant of another type and set them on fire, John.
The race war continues.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Gaston, Quilta, Kazar. So can you guys see anything?
Just
Yeah.
just the top part of the map.
Top part of the map.
I'm
I
at
think
the
it's
bottom.
the top part, or no, bottom part.
Is it
Never mind.
okay? Yeah.
Can you see your characters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, finally worked. I'm trying to have it so it saves your guys' vision, and it never works. And now apparently it's working.
Interesting.
Don't know why it's working, but I will take it.
Right.
There is. Here we go. There is your guy too. So I think I actually, yeah, it looks like you guys are too small.
Oh, that's what's going on.
Yeah, I just need to make you one size bigger. Go ahead and make sure you're at full health and full spells as well. I think I actually need to heal Josh. Let's see. Kazar needs to be healed.
I don't know if I remember to say this last time, but I wanted to use the ring of spell storing before I.
Yeah, you guys could definitely, on your way here, use your spell storing if you want.
That's a good idea, Brayden.
What spells are you throwing in there?
I'll throw two blindness and deafness spells.
Oh, okay. That's fun. So you are in a entryway. The floor here is polished obsidian, and great wall hangings can be seen as soon as you enter. The tapestries. Oh, that's. Hold on, this is supposed to be open. There we go. The tapestries displayed between the torches are rendered in bloody colors and show victorious fire giants. So you'll see there are some tapestries on the walls, some torches. Can you see kind of far in there? I think the torches are actually should be giving off light.
You see quite a ways, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think these torches are actually set up so they should be. Yeah, there's another
about
torch
100.
there. So yeah, they're giving off light.
And there's like tapestry. Like what are these things? These little squiggly guys.
The squiggly guys are the tapestries.
Oh, okay.
I would like to inspect this tapestry in front of me.
Okay. It is a scene of bloody, victorious fire giants destroying their enemies of some sort. So it appears to be like, I guess not a painting, it'd be more of like a weaving or something, but shows a victorious fire giant battle.
There's something behind it?
Would you like to try moving it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to scooch right next to him.
There is indeed a fire giant hiding behind there.
Boom, boom, boom.
Say, oh, hello. Hi.
So when you open that, he seems a little surprised. He was expecting to surprise you, so he's a little shocked that you were able to do this, and goes, "Oh, welcome to the Hall of the Great Fire Giant King Snur. We've been expecting you."
You have you. That's good. The master sent us. Now, I will show him the note that we got, which gave us permission to be here. The note of passage.
Yep.
Whatever it was.
Again, he looks at it and he's kind of confused, but he pretends that he can read, and we'll say, "Well, King Snur is waiting for you. I'll take you to him."
I'll ask him, why are you waiting for us behind a tapestry?
In case you came in with malicious intent.
Okay. I will detect thoughts on him.
Okay. So you get his base thoughts. You don't get any fear. He's definitely not afraid of you. He kind of seems like he's just going about his business, following orders, and kind of like he doesn't think much of you. You seem like he kind of thinks you're beneath him.
Okay. I'll ask him if he was planning to attack us, and then I would like to probe deeper.
Okay. So intelligence check on a fire giant. Fire giant.
Just in case you needed, Braden.
He fails his intelligence check. He was telling the truth. He wasn't going to attack you unless you guys seemed overly dangerous or like you were coming in guns blazing. He really is planning on taking you to King Snur.
Okay. So I guess I will confer. I'll whisper with the group and ask them what they want to do. They want to take us to King Snare.
What's our game plan of just to get in close to him, or?
I mean, it definitely feels like a trap.
Yeah, I think the trap was supposed to be once we got further in. So I feel like there's going to be something over here, but then, I mean, he doesn't seem to, be wanting to attack us.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's more like we get in the room with King. He's going to take us to King Snur, and then they're going to pounce.
Right. I don't know. There's no other giants for us to start a race war with right now.
Yeah, we could certainly go with him and just say, okay, you lead the way and make sure he goes in front of us. If you guys want to roll the dice.
I will go ahead. Yeah, let's do that.
Mark, this game's all about rolling the dice.
Should we check behind the other curtain?
That one. Like, see the wall with it.
Maybe we should ask him if any of his buddies are hiding under the other tapestries.
Right.
You guys are so untrusting.
Of the fire giant with a sword that's twice as big as me?
More than twice as big as you. Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Probably his teeny legs.
Yeah, I don't
Skips leg
love
day.
the picture of fire giants, but that's all right.
Cool armor though.
Yeah, definitely is much more heavily armored than giants you have fought in the past. The hill giants were kind of slovenly. The frost giants were a little bit more barbarian-esque. And then these guys are definitely, I guess, the closest thing to like dwarves of the giants in their society, where they, live underground and forge and wear armor and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will ask the giant to lead the way.
Okay. He will lead you up the hallway here.
Awesome. I'm like, what is that? What is that?
That little guy.
Okay.
That is. Where is he?
Huh.
So, not as big as the fire giants, but still quite large. It appears to be a two-headed giant of some sort. Looks like he is on guard duty. You can see both of his heads are alert, but looking in different directions.
So the other guys had regular old ogres, and these guys get these Ettins.
Essence.
Okay.
And he will keep walking.
What?
You will see another Ettin. And he'll walk.
Did you see another? Braden, did you see another tapestry you could possibly pull back?
No.
Oh.
I just see a bunch of fire giants and Ettins.
He will kind of step to the side here, and you will see somebody on a throne.
I will say greetings, Kinsner. I've come here to see how things are going in the war against frost giants and all those who would dare betray the master.
All right. This is hysterical. I'm so happy where all this went. So the interaction with King Snur, again, I have no idea how this is going to go. So since there are multiple different ways it can go, this is actually where we'll start next time. Because with you guys, I've stopped trying to guess where things are going to go. And just leaving it open-ended and having some ideas and just trying to mostly react.